Okay, these people in Riverside want to build, they want to do a remodel. They want a room addition that adds to their house. And
Okay.
what it is these this drawing right here is a 3D representation of what the existing house is. And he found a set of existing plans and he took it over to Kinko's and he had it scanned. And then he sent me the drawings in PDF form of the existing. I mean, this thing was built in 1962,
Oh, wow.
and he's hoping to be able to add some square footage, and he wants to do it. He wants to cover part of the building with a second floor addition. And what I'm trying to do, so what I did is I took the drawings that he sent me and I put it into CAD, and then I uh, made an STL file out of it, and I sent it back to him as an STL.
Now, when
Okay.
you put it into CAD, you're saying you entered all the measurements and put it together yourself.
Yeah, I just did the 3D model in the CAD,
Okay.
and that's what you're seeing here on screen. Okay. Now he sent this over to me on Sunday, and Monday I did this. Okay, it's just a, a single story house, and this is what they've got. Okay, and so now I sent it back to him as an STL file, and I'll show you that here in a second. Can you see that?
Yes. Okay. So what do we have here? Is this the same building?
Same building, but this time it's an STL file. So that he can view it in his 3D tool viewer.
And how much does that cost?
Zero. It's free.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The viewer is free. I charged him for my time. I had a day into this, you know. But basically this is now he's got something that he can zoom into and he can make decisions about what he hopes to accomplish. Okay. And it's between the contractor and the owner. They're going to come up with something. And now they've got something that they can make notes on. And also I can send this to the engineer. Okay, so let's open this other one instead. Uh let's open the okay, here's the one that's got the, now this one that you're seeing now is got the footings on it.
Okay.
You see underneath that, you see the footings?
Yeah.
Well, the other one that I just showed you didn't have it. So they got both. And you'll notice that I left out the ceiling joists. You do see the rafters, so you see the shape of the building, but I deliberately didn't put the ceiling joists in because most of those are going to be removed anyway to do what they want to do, probably. And I also left out the slabs so that you can see through to the footings. So if we zoom in here, you can see how things line up with the footings below it.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And the engineer's got this to work with now so that he can make decisions on what's going to happen to beef up these footings so that it works.
That way it could
Whatever
support
they
the second story.
Right, whatever they come up with in terms of an idea of what they hope to accomplish, the engineer has something now that he can see at a glance what he has to do to help him out.
Are they
So
adding
that's
a
what
second story across the whole top or only a particular section?
I'm not sure at this point. I'm not sure exactly what they hope to accomplish.
Okay.
Uh, I'm waiting to hear from them to see what it's going to amount to, and then what I'll do is I'll work a mock-up up of what they hope to do versus this, and then the engineer will have both of those, and then you know we'll go from there. We will see what will fly. But
Right.
you see
That's
how this,
convenient.
yeah, it speeds things up. It makes things a lot easier. ease for everyone. It the idea behind doing it this way gives everybody something that they can easily see, and they can also test how things line up.
Okay.
The structural members from top to bottom have to line up, and there are going to be things like hold down brackets and footing enhancements and things like decisions are going to have to be made on how to accomplish what it is that they hope to accomplish. But that's what we do is we make it easy for them. And it saves them money because the engineer doesn't have to waste a lot of time. He's got something that speeds him up, you see.
I see.
And that's what we're all about is speeding everybody up.
Yeah, that's really convenient that the app is free. Um,
Yeah,
I
well,
might
to be honest with you, this company, 3D Tool, is they do have a version that's not free and it's more robust than this. And some people are going to opt for spending some money on the stuff that, but you got to realize this entire file is only 1.5 megabytes, which is why I use STL because it's a type of file compression. I mean, this whole file is only 1.5 megabytes, even with the footings and everything in here. And it can get a lot more involved than this and still be a almost instant upload.
So, what did the PDFs? What do you remember or recall what size the PDF that they originally sent you was? How big it was?
No, but the PDF isn't 3D, it's just 2D.
Right, right.
This is 3D. The PDF is what I worked from to make this. Basically, the PDF was a scan of the original blueprints for the house. And then I just took that and I made it 3D. But you'll see, I left out the slabs so that you can see through. And I
Hmm.
left out the ceiling joists so you can see through. And that way we can line everything up and make everything work more easily. If you don't want to clutter the drawing up with a bunch of unnecessary stuff. You want to leave it so that the engineer can see through and see what's feasible in terms of, you know, what needs to be changed. So there you go. That's what we do.
Okay. If you're interested in having some designs drawn up and rendered by Glenn, please contact us. I'll leave the email down below at 3designs.inquiries@gmail.com. And I'll also leave a link to the free 3D viewer tool so you can open up these STL files and easily check them out yourself. All right. Thank you.